Escobedo Construction was founded by my father when he got out of World War II. He and his buddies stood around and said, okay, now what do we do? So they said, let's build houses. So they started in Corpus Christi and moved into the Houston area, and that's all I did. My summer job was working with my father. In '83, we moved the company to Austin, where I came as a subcontractor framing houses, and that's what I did for my father for 18 years. Standing out in the sun, I decided there's got to be a better way. So I started thinking of that 11 years ago, and 6 years ago, we started the DARIO process. The company's named after my father, Dario. We've evolved it into this panelized system, and that's all Escobedo Construction does. DARIO Shell Package is what we're wanting to offer to other contractors to help solve the problem that we solved. Now with the lack of skilled labor, it's become more of a necessity, more of something that people are really interested in to be able to solve that problem of skilled labor. And DARIO is the future of construction. The DARIO system is actually a structural system. The framing is engineered. There is structural steel involved in some cases. We can span further than wood can span. So if it's a 9'6" plate line, the stud is cut exactly to 9'6" versus buying a 10-footer and losing 6 inches. The precision is there. So what can happen with the contractor, if he takes advantage of the system, he can start building his cabinets before the structure is even up. Being that the panels are built off-site, there's less impact to the construction site because you don't have 20 cars there every day. We come in and on a large project, we would phase it. Like this project is 3 phases. So we're able to come in phase 1, phase 2, phase 3, and we can erect each phase in a matter of days. Then the general contractor can bring his trades in, plumbers, electricians, HVAC, phase 2. So it is less impact to the construction site itself, to the neighborhood, which is very important. If it's a 2 to 3 year build, we can take at least 6 months off of that construction time complete. If the contractor uses our shell package and uses it in the correct way, he could also take at least 6 months off of the build time, minimum. With the shell package, the project would be brought to DARIO. DARIO would then take it, analyze it, understand where the switches, plugs, what type of lighting, what type of HVAC. We would help the mechanical engineer get his duct paths, and that's the big part of DARIO. This is an example of a DARIO shell package. This is how we would leave it for the general contractor to complete. In collaboration with the architect and engineer, we were able to do these large spans. The span behind me will be 15-foot tall glass panels. The DARIO process is not reinventing the wheel. It's just taking standard practices and using technology to advance them. By the modeling process, machinery to cut out the studs and the pieces assembled, then brought out to the job site and erected. The DARIO panelized system is the future of construction, and we are now going to make that available to other contractors.